The, she has also the HNC and HND in business marketing. May may request to please mute your microphone.
Sir Carly, unmute yourself, please.
Sorry. Okay. So she also have the honorary degree in business and marketing, a NVQ3 and customer care in administration. She served as a school parent governor in UK and awarded secretary of the year and many more diplomas and certificates from various university, including international diploma in educational leadership and management at St. James University in United States of America. She is also the mindset and transformation coach, relationship and family mentor, and she has an honorary awarded professor, counselor at International Internship University, honorary doctorate in psychology, counseling, and other honorary professor or doctorate by many institutions. She has been recognized for her contribution to the humanity and community and has been awarded a certificate of recognitions by many and served as a member of the Board of Trustee and Board of Director, member of Board of Advisory, President and Director, and co-founder of many organizations and non-government organizations, and Global Royal Ambassadors of Kingdoms. She had been featured on the national press, such as Financial Herald, Fox News, ABC News, and NBC News, Small Business Trendsetter Magazine, Alkins Group USA Magazine, Victorious Life Magazine, Powerhouse Global Magazine, and Local Hern Church International University Magazine and newspaper. A founder and director of Yes You Can International, Elizabeth Creations, Talk Miss Limited, Time with Elizabeth, Lucas Radio Inspirational Show host, Y.Y.C.I TV, and Yes You Can International. She is also the Mindset for Transformation Masterclass, Y.Y.C.I's authorship, Masterclass Y.Y.C.I Magazine, a happily married and a mother of two. It's my honor again to present to you Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth A. Lucas from United Kingdom. Good afternoon, good morning, Dr. Lucas.
Good morning. Very
It's
early
nice to
in the morning. Good morning, Dr. Kelly. Thank you so much for your
yeah.
long introduction. Thank you so much. And good
It's nice to
morning.
it's nice to have you again. We
Yes,
have our
yes,
session
yes.
last year.
Yes, only Professor Dr. Mario Lucerio can wake me up the middle so early in the morning in UK. It's around 5 o'clock. I really appreciate our friendship, our commitment, and that is why I am here this morning. And I want to seize this opportunity to say thank you so much, Professor Mario, for inviting me once again to come and teach on this occasion. I will love everyone to mute themselves, please, while I'm speaking. Please consider the fact that I woke up as early this morning to come and share with you my inspiration and nugget of wisdom. So I wouldn't like anyone disturbing, please. So can you mute yourself? Thank you so much. I want to appreciate you all. Thank you for coming, all our participants. Wow, we have almost 500 participants this morning. Wow, wow, wow. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for coming and willingness to want to learn from my own inspiration and nugget of wisdom. Thank you so much, Professor Mario, once again for this great opportunity. Right. Expression of my gratitude starts from Professor Dr. Mario Lucerio, the founder of Leeds Philippi, for this opportunity given to me to share my inspiration and nugget of wisdom. Thank you so much, sir. I also want to acknowledge the moderator, Kali. Thank you so much for introducing me this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you're calling. You are. And also our other keynote speakers and the participants. You are all welcome. Okay, the topic before me this morning is motivation and team building in the workplace. Yes, I believe that it is time for us to share together on this topic because it's very, very important, especially when we are surrounded with so many atrocities, storms, and all other adversity, challenges all over the place. And we still don't have any choice than to wake up in the morning and go to work. I've worked in different sectors for 40 years and gained knowledge, experience, and wisdom. And I will start this by saying one important questions that they normally ask whenever you go for job interview. They normally ask this very important question. I believe some of you will have known about it because probably you've worked in one sector or the other. And the questions they normally ask us is, do you have experience in working with team? Or do you have experience with teamwork? Do you have experience working with others? Then the other question they will ask you, if you say yes, they will say, okay, share with us the skills of teamwork that you have demonstrated or you have experience of while you are working as a team. And I remember during that time of my interview, I always let them know my own personal experience. So my experience, like I'm flexible, I have solution focused, task focused, and I'm adaptable to change, understanding, respect ideas and differences and opinion. I also have a team spirit of working with others. And then I understand that all of us are different. We are not the same. Some will be introverts and the other ones might be extroverts working together. So I understand that. I also understand that we all come from a different background and working together to make a difference, and also working together to meet up the deadline and achieve together. Once you mention all these skills, they're most likely to want to have you or welcome you to their organization. Why? Because working as a team is very, very important in any organization. However, motivation is needed among the team and the team building. Motivation is the driving force to meet a goal or do something, just as the United Nations have set its sustainable development goals for 2030 in various areas, such as equality, quality education, well-being, food, poverty, and all the NGOs across the globe must work together to fulfill these goals. So also motivation in team building is so important. To build a strong team to work together and achieve a goal in the workplace. So it's very, very important. Motivation is also a process that empowers and guides someone or a group of people to continue and finish their tasks. Motivation is also another force that will make you to want to work together in respect of your differences, your gender, your age, and other things. So motivation is very important. We need to motivate ourselves and also motivate others that we are working with, especially if you are the team leader. In every group, there will always be a team leader. So that is why motivation is very important, and it's also an essential skill for any leaders, either manager or team leader. So, however, I will start with individuals, me and you all on this platform. I will start with individuals. Individuals need motivation to work together with others in a team. That means you and I, we need motivation. We need to motivate ourselves first before we can motivate others in the group. So work together with others in a team. So mindset is needed, and mindset is everything. So really, for you to have motivation, it depends on the state of your mind. It depends on the state of your mindset. So if your mindset is full of negativity, if your mindset is full of, I can't do it, or the task is too difficult, or we cannot achieve it, then you will be having a difficulty or challenges while working with others. So that is why I always start with mindset. So mindset is everything. State of one's mind will determine their performance in a team. Very important. So permit me to quickly share with you the 8 of self-motivation. But before then, let me quickly let you know that there are 2 types of mindset. There is fixed mindset, and there is also growth mindset. The fixed mindset will say, we're only just going to do it by the book, by the policy. The fixed mindset will say, oh, we don't need any other new ideas. The fixed mindset will say, well, I don't know, but I will try my best. But when you have a growing mindset and you have a very important information stored in your mind, you will be willing to want to contribute to this task that you are all doing. You will be anxious to want to know more by going out of your way to research more about the task and how you can do it better. So when you have your growing mindset, it moves you forward to want to do your best in the group. And that is why our state of our mind will determine how we perform. So let's move on then by me sharing quickly with you about 8 Ds. One of the things I need to share with you again. I know I mentioned about the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Another thing is negative mindset or positive mindset, which is very important. If you have a negative mindset, you will see everything negative, even the tasks being given to you. Even you can even think of how impossible it will be. Because why? Because your mindset is negative. And that kind of mindset can draw you and the team back. It can limit what you can do and even have a poor performance. But if you have a positive mindset, you are a go-getter. You will say to yourself and say to others, yes, we can achieve it. Yes, we can do it. No matter how difficult it is, I can still do it. And we can do it together. When you have a positive mindset again, you will be willing to want to learn from others in the team. You will be willing to listen to them and not interrupting them when they are talking. When you have a positive mindset, then you will respect other people's opinion. You don't have to agree on whatever they are sharing, but the fact that you have given them the space and time for them to share their ideas. So that is also a positive mindset. And I want to believe with all the 500 plus people watching me this morning or this afternoon, you are ready with a positive mindset. Please, if you can just type it on and say, yes, I am ready. You can also say you are ready to have a growing mindset. And then you are ready to work as a team. That is the positive mindset. When your mindset is set positively, then you can now carry on motivating yourself. So before I move on, let me also quickly share with you 8 Ds of self-motivation. If your mind is set and is positive, then you will have these 8 minds. You will have this among yourself. You have the dreams, the desires, discovery, development, determine and focus, diligence, discipline, and do the job together. These are the 8 Ds. I hope you are writing it down. Dreams, desire, discover, development or develop, determine, diligence, discipline, and do the job. Or that is very important. So why did I say these 8 steps, 8 Ds is so important when you are self-motivating yourself and also motivating others in the team? Because we all have a dream. If you don't have a dream, you cannot see beyond what you are seeing right now. And if you have a dream, you have to dream big. So they've employed you, or you have your own company, and you are the leader of a team. You need to have a dream of what you really want to achieve. So number one, you need to have a dream. You have to have a vision. You have to, after having your vision, you need to desire that I will carry on with this mission. We are going to work it together. You will also discover your own gifts. I'm still talking about the self-motivation of 8 Ds. You will discover who you are. You will discover your purpose, and you will discover your gifts that you want to use, all your skills and even your talent that you want to bring or implement or demonstrate within this team to carry on with the tasks or to achieve your goals. So, like I've said, you need to have a dream. Number 2, you need to desire that you want to achieve together with others in the team. Number 3, you want to discover who you are, your purpose, and even your skills, your gifts that you want to demonstrate or you want to develop. Then the 4th one is you need to develop yourself, both professionally and personally. You also need to develop your skills because it's very important. You want to develop your gift because your gift can make you to be more creative within your team. So you need to develop it. You need to develop any skills you will need to carry out these skills. So that is, we're still talking about self-motivation, because if you don't motivate yourself from the beginning, no one else can motivate you. So you have to be willing to want to do it, to want to work together as a team, and to want to carry out this work effectively. Then the next one is determine. Why did I say determine? Determine because if you are not determined, you will be discouraged on the way. Sometimes it is not how you look at it that we go, or that you will see throughout. Sometimes you might see the basic or the introduction of it. You might see the basic of that task and say, oh yes, we can carry on. Yes, we can do it together. But on the way, there will be challenges. On the way, there will be obstacles. On the way, there will be adversity. On the way, there will be so many disappointments and even discouragement. But when you determined that, yes, I want to work with this team and we want to work together, then you can move on. Another thing with the determination is you need to focus. You need to focus. When you focus on the task, when you focus on how this can be resulted, then your focus will increase your performance. Your focus will increase your ability. Your focus will increase even the way you carry yourself within the team. So you need to focus. Don't be too distracted, because once you are distracted, then you won't focus and you won't perform well. I'm still working on your own personal motivation. Then the next one is diligent. You need to be diligent. Whatever tasks they've given you within the team, you need to be diligent in working towards it. Let me also say this. You can fail on the way home. You can make mistakes, but keep on doing it until you get it right. Because you know what? No one is perfect. No one is perfect. And that's more reason why you should keep learning and keep doing it diligently, consistently. Be committed to the task and also be encouraged yourself. And then the next one is discipline. If you want to really achieve your goal as a team, you need to be disciplined. Disciplined in your emotions. You understand? Because every one of us have underlying issues. But when you are working together, you have to lay aside your differences and your issues and focus. Because if you let the emotions rise above what you are doing or above your performance, you will not meet up your goals. And then you will be distracted. So discipline is very important. You need to also manage your time. I believe in any task being given to every one of us, there is a set time. So you have to work towards that time. Sometimes some of your team members might want to drag you back, intentionally or unintentionally. Some of them, something must have happened to them, and probably they are playing a key role in that team, in that task. And all of you have to wait for that. But you know what? That is where flexibility is all about. That is where adapting to the change is all about. So be willing to learn new skills during that time, so that if anything happen, any situation arise during that time, and your colleague will not be able to carry on or to do their own bit, be willing to learn new skills and to work together. Time is very precious to every one of us. And that is why we have to work together to meet up the time. Some of us as well, apart from any other circumstances that you might be facing at that time, some of us might be a little bit lazy, or some of us might not be as quick as others. So let's be mindful of that. Let us be mindful and let us be willing to support one another. You know why? Because we are not equal. And these fingers you see, did you see? You see that my fingers are not equal. So that is the way we are. And that is how we will understand that I might know it in one area. I might know the skills that can brighten it, our work, or I might be able to do it faster than others. You can support one another in the team. That is what team is all about. That is what team spirit is all about. That you are coming together, working together, and at the same time, you are willing to learn other skills in order to support one another in a team. And then the last one is do the job. Very, very important. Our task, our aim, our vision is to meet up the time, to meet the deadline, and also to do the job effectively, to do the job very good, so that it's okay, and it will also enhance our own ability. So Now we've talked about the 8 Ds. I hope you understand the 8 Ds. Let me recap again. The dreams, desires, discovered, develop, determined and focused, diligent, discipline, and do the job together. So let me talk about purpose of mindset. Remember, I started today with mindset because to me, mindset is everything. So Dr. Julie Connor stated that a personal purpose statement simplifies the direction and goals. Without a purpose statement is like arrow without a target. So that will make me to want to share with you again that to work together as a team, you will need to assess yourself and assess. If you are the leader on the team, you need to assess your team member. Remember when I said we are not equal and we are all different. How do you assess yourself? I will suggest SWOT analysis. That means S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunities, and T for threat. It is very important that we go that way by assessing that SWOT analysis. Why? By the time you know, if you are the team leader or you are the team worker, team members together, you need to know your own strengths and your own weakness. And also you need to know the weakness and the strengths of the members of the team. And that is if you are the team leader for that particular task. The reason why it is so important is that your own strengths can be different from the another person's strengths. Let's take, for instance, I might be a good communicator. Somebody else might be a good writer. Some of you might be a good organizer. And some of you might be good in planning. Some of you might be good with ideas. And some of you might be good with other things. So you can see that different people with a different skills and a different strength. So it is very important that you recognize your strength, because your strengths will help you to go along with your team members. Your strengths can be the key point that can help to perform well in this organization or in the tasks that you are doing. The another one is weakness. Every one of us has weakness. Like I said before, you might be good in communicating. You might be good in openness. You might be good in sharing. You might be a talker, somebody that talks a lot. But in your team as well, some people cannot talk. Not because they can't open their mouth, but because they are too shy to talk. And I believe I have some of you here like that. So some of you can talk a whole day. If they give you 5 hours, like me, you can talk and talk and talk. Whereas some people, if you don't encourage them to talk, they will just be there in the team doing nothing. But then they might have a good skills. They might not be good in talking. They might be good in writing. So as a team leader, you should recognize that, because that is the only way you can encourage their gifts, their talents, and their skills. So for example, for somebody that can talk, you can first of all plan the time. If all of you are going to meet up together for 1 hour, then within that period, you should make sure that you schedule the time so that even whoever is talking a lot can know their limit of their time. And the person that is not talking again, you can give them at least an assignment. One of them can write the minutes of the meeting. Some of them also, they have so many lovely ideas. And then if you can allow them to bring the ideas to the table, then you can you can brainstorm it, and then you can bring a better idea of carry on the task. So you can see the difference. Another thing is when you now recognize their strengths, or you recognize yourself, your strengths and your weakness, guess what's going to happen? Opportunity will rise. Opportunity will rise for you to speak. Opportunity will rise for you to share your opinion. Opportunity will rise for you to write down what you know. Opportunity will also come, not even within that task alone, but even after you finish the task. Very important. Then the last one is strength. Yes, if things are not handled properly, then there will be a lot of competitive spirit, which that is not the way to meet up the deadline. You need to work together. And that is one reason why we should undo all these skills together. We should know who is who. I believe that working together is a big task because we are all different and we have different opinion and ideas, and we have different ability, like I just said. But then we want to make sure that we accommodate everybody in that team. Everyone must be able to involve and be happy working together. So that is why it is very important for the leader and even for yourself individually to learn who you are, to know your purpose, to know your skills, to know your gift, develop it. And also, this is the opportunity for you to demonstrate your gift, your talent, and your skills. So it is very important. So let's move on. I'm also talking about perception of others. Just like what I said, after analysis of SWOT, you will have a better understanding of yourself and what you can do. You have the better understanding of your ability, and you will also have a better understanding of others. You understand? So that what you can't do, others in the team can do it. And then we work together. After that, you will see yourself as somebody. You will see yourself as somebody unique and special in the team. You will be motivated to want to do something, to want to contribute. And you will also see others as well and respect them, respect their opinions, respect their differences. Another thing is about this perception. No one is perfect. Or can I just ask, is any of you here are perfect? If you are perfect, just do this. If you are perfect, let me see. Who is perfect among us? No one. I can't see anybody raising their fingers up. So that means we are not perfect. And that's one reason why we should appreciate our differences. And all what we need to do is getting better and better every day. So that is why you need to appreciate yourself in the team. And you also need to appreciate others that you are working with, that no one is perfect. So you need to see beyond what you are seeing. Then the willingness to learn from one another. That is why team is a team, because you don't know it all and you want to learn from others. So you need to be willing to want to learn from others, because when you are willing to learn from others, others also will be willing to learn from you. So we learn together. For example, for somebody that doesn't want to talk or they are too shy to speak in the team, in a meeting, when you watch them, they have another gift, probably writing something down. Then you can share. You can share what you know by speaking, and then the other person that have written can share what they've learned as well from you. And the same way you can also share, you can learn from them. So the willingness to learn is very important while you are working as a team. It's the willingness to see beyond what you are seeing. Sometimes we want to judge ourselves or judge others. We want to criticize. It's because you don't know them. But then when you see beyond that, this person is unique, is special, and this person can work hard, and we can work hard together to meet the goal, to achieve our purpose of gathering together as a team. When you see beyond that, let me also tell you something. For example, they gave you a task to do at working place. They say, form a team, you form a team. They gave you the task to do. So you will see beyond your people, your team members. You don't see their weaknesses, but you see what you see their strength, because it's their strength they are bringing to the table to work to, for you to work together. Then another thing you will see, when I say see beyond what you are seeing right now, let it be just your aim that all of us want to meet up that goal. All of us want to achieve that goal. All of us want to meet the deadline. All of us want to succeed together. So when you start seeing that, you will see how great it will be for you to work together, and you will enjoy working together. Another one which I've said before is respect one another. When somebody is talking, and like I said, some people can talk from morning till evening, but some people, if you give them just 1 minute's chance, they can speak, they can share something for 1 minute. So let's respect one another. When somebody else is speaking, others listen, just as the way you are all listening to me now. Imagine if all of us speak at the same time, what will happen? It will be chaos, because it's like nobody is listening to one another. But when we give others time, their time to express themselves, to share their opinions and their ideas, then we can understand and listen with our ears, and we can listen with understanding. Because when you listen, you will understand better. When you listen, you are respecting one another. And when you listen, you'll be able to know what the other person is talking about. So we need to respect opinions as well. Don't work as a team and believe that you are the only one that have it all. Don't work as a team and believe that you are the one that have all the ideas. Don't work as a team and believe and expecting others to believe in you, to just listen to you and to get all your ideas. Every one of us are brilliant. Every one of us are clever and intelligent. So we need to respect that. Every one of us has got solutions. So we need to respect one another. Every one of us has got ideas that can help us to work together fast and smart to achieve their goals and to meet the deadline. But if you don't listen to one another, how do you want it to happen? How do you want the other fellow to express themselves? I said it before, some people can talk openly, clearly, loudly, but some people, you have to encourage them to speak out. You know why? I was in a meeting one time, long time ago, among the directors, and they were all saying something. I was I was there as a secretary. So I was writing, jotting things out. But there's one thing they were all arguing about. And guess what? Deep down in me, I knew that this is the point I want to share, but I can't share it because I'm the secretary. My own is to write. I can't contribute. But then after the meeting that day, I called one of the directors and said, can I quickly share something? Because what you're discussing, I think I have a solution for it. I shared it with this director and he said, wow. And the director was saying that I wish you were there to raise these points. Did you see? Some people that are quiet among us might have the solution. They might have a better idea. And that's more reason why we should respect one another. And don't impose yours idea to everyone. Don't expect everyone to take your own ideas. It might be good, but not necessary at that time. Your ideas might be fantastic, but it might not be that's the place we need to use that your ideas. So let's be mindful of one another and respect ourselves. Like I said, listening while others are speaking, very important. Involve everyone. Like I said, yes, if you want to work with a team, you want everyone in the team to feel belonging, to feel respected and recognized.
Professor, last 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, so I will just round up very
Okay.
soon with something I would like to talk about. So it is very, very important. So let me just round up with this. According to Bruce Stockman theory in 1965, there are four main stages of team building activities: forming, storming, naming, and performing. And this is community referred to as the origin for successful team building. But let me not bore you too much about this theory. For me, it's all about motivating one another. So I want you to come out from this place today knowing that we can do it together. Always remember, a tree cannot be a forest. Always remember, no one can be an island. Always remember, others also have skills, talents, ideas. Always remember to willingness to learn from others, and others will learn from you. If you listen to others, others will learn from you and they will listen too. So always make sure that you motivate yourself first. Remember I said, it depends on the state of your mind. If you are positive, it's so easy to motivate yourself and to motivate others. Remember the 8 Ds. I won't recap that again because I've repeated it again. So I want to wish you all the best while you are working effectively as a team, and always have the team spirit while you are working together. Thank you so much for this wonderful time that I have shared with you. And
Okay,
God
thank you
bless
so
you.
much. Yeah, thank you so much, Professor Dr. Queen Elizabeth Lucas. I know it's very difficult for you to wake up early this morning in United Kingdom, but because of the gift of friendship that we have